Welcome to 2024, and on behalf of everyone at DubiCars, on behalf of everyone at DubiCars, we hope you had a fantastic break and you're ready and fresh for what 2024 has in store. I think it's always good at this time of year to review what happened last year, what was good, what was bad, and also to talk about plans for this year. And at DubiCars, we've got some very exciting plans for 2024. But before we get into that, let's just have a quick review of 2023. I think if we look at it from a market perspective, it was great to see stock coming back into the market, and we can see that on our site, sort of volume of stocks around 25-30% year on year. But we are seeing there's still that shortage in the nearly new stock, the 3-year-old, 4-year-old cars, which has really been driven by the lack of production during the COVID years. We're also seeing prices softening, which is to be expected after the pent-up demand from COVID. We're seeing prices coming in around minus 15% year on year. And that's kind of what we were seeing pre-COVID. And I think we're going to kind of see that kind of minus 10 to minus 15% softening in prices going forward, at least for the next 12 months. So we can see these changes in the marketplace. We can also see some very exciting changes in terms of Chinese manufacturers entering the market. I mean, we were looking recently at some of the data, and demand for Chinese cars on our site has increased by some 600%, albeit from a small base. You can see that consumers really are starting to engage and search now for Chinese brands. EVs are still in the marketplace, and it's a growing marketplace, but it's still 4% of our supply and demand data, but it's certainly something we need to keep our eye on and keep watching. And if we look at the overall market, and I do this every year and it always amazes me, is we look at how many new makes and models we add to our database. And last year we added around 45 new makes and over 250 models to our car database. That's new cars that have been entering the market, not just from China, but across the world. So, as always, the car market is dynamic and it's changing, and it's essential that we keep up with those changes and lead where we can in certain markets. From a DubiCars perspective, we worked very hard. We worked very hard on a few things. One was around lead and traffic growth, and we saw 40% growth during the year, which is absolutely outstanding, and we're really, really pleased with that. And on top of that, we had an absolute focus on producing content. Content is essential for getting consumers educated on the marketplace and the cars and the change in the car marketplace. So we produced thousands of pieces of content last year, helping educate the consumer. We launched our car database, so if you go onto our website now or our app, you'll see that we've got lots of car data in there in terms of the specifications of cars and sizes and tech spec of cars, which is only going to help consumers compare and contrast and buy better in the future, which is a fantastic development for us and for you. The other exciting thing that we did was we had an absolute focus on becoming an app-first business. And what does that mean? It means making sure that we focus on the app, we make sure the app is the first place we develop our new products and solutions. And we decided by the end of the year we wanted to make sure all our products and services, all our content, all our adverts, all our data was all in our app, and we achieved it. And I can say with absolute confidence now that we have the best automotive app in the UAE when it comes to buying and selling. And I hope you've used it, and I hope you've looked at it. There are hundreds of thousands of people out there that have used it. I was again looking at the data the other day. Since our launch, we've had 1.6 million app downloads, which is mind-blowing. And in terms of active users, well, just to put it into perspective, you'd have to fill up 5 Premiership football clubs, or stadiums, with people to get that many people who are active on our app. And 70% of those people are regular users using our app at least once a week. So we can see that without doubt, this is an app nation. We're an app-led business now, and we're in a great place to take that into 2024. And 2024 is a big year for DubiCars. It's our 10th anniversary, our 10th birthday, and we are delighted to be celebrating it with you, our dealer network. If we look forward into 2024, our vision and mission really does stay the same. One thing is about how do we ensure that you, our dealers, are successful through our platform with leads and ultimately selling cars, and how do we engage and delight more consumers to our platform to help them buy and sell your cars. So that is our mission, and it doesn't change. We've been doing lots of research to understand what it is that consumers want from not just us, but from the car buying process. And it is clear that they want more. Consumers want more data, they want more intelligence, they want more help around trust and transparency. and they want more ease and convenience. And to be fair, that's not just the car market, that's every online marketplace. So we have to do more to really give the consumer exactly what they want, and you'll be seeing that in 2024. I've already referenced the fact that we'll be app first, and that's a great leap forward for the consumer, but you're also going to see more products, more tools, more data, really to build that trust and transparency and to enable consumers to buy as easily as humanly possible, which will be great for the whole industry. In terms of what they need from you, the dealer, well, look, trust and transparency is also what they need from you guys as well. So, we need to have prices on our site, especially for the local marketplace. If consumers don't see price, that automatically breaks trust. So, we need to work with you to get prices onto our site for the local market. They also want to see more details and more trim. We'll be giving that in our data going forwards, and that will help, again, build a connection with the consumer. And the last thing is, they need a quality response from our dealer community. It's got to be fast, it's got to be professional, it's come out loud and clear from the consumer research. That's something they need. So we're going to help you do that. We're going to invest in WhatsApp solutions to help you track and to monitor, so we can really start improving our response times to consumers to give them an excellent service. We've obviously been talking to you, our dealer community, for a decade, but if we look at what you've been asking for in the last year, it's clear that we need to generate more leads and more traffic, and that's absolutely our job. But you've also asked for better quality leads, and we're well aware of how we can do that. So our investment in marketing dollars is going to go into better performance marketing, more targeted performance marketing to generate those better quality leads. And as I said earlier, investing in technology, especially around WhatsApp, to filter leads and to give you the best quality leads we possibly can. So we're listening to you loud and clear. You're going to be seeing more of those developments come through in 2024. We are super excited about this year. We're very excited about working with you, our dealer community. We've got lots to do. It's going to be a busy year as always. We want to celebrate our 10th birthday with you, and we also want to celebrate all the good things that are happening in the marketplace. So we are going to be holding another dealer event. We're going to be holding it in March. We'd love you all to come. It'll be a great experience. We will have some awards as last year, and it'll be bigger and better, as always with DubiCars. So thank you for your support, and the best of luck for 2024.